Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive.
Send me some tips and tricks, Blue.
Hey man, you just gotta get Oregon, bro. It's run inside zone. That's it. I got a high recruiting class this year too. This dude's crying about leaving, so I'm trying to give him some playing time. But he's ass. But in the future, he'll be good. Weathersby's playing the slot. Let's give these boys a chance this time, man. Weathersby, get in there, man. He was crying about it. Let's see you get roasted. I'm about to win the Jet this year and the Heisman. I would have won the damn Jet already if I wouldn't have fucking had that restarted game. Darts in both spots. Cool.
Up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important. They don't get individual matchup.
But last year I didn't win shit. I didn't win a returner award last year.
And try to put up as many points as they can.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
All right, boys, 3 and out. Start this game off. Let's run a press. Inside, commit inside.
Tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. Nice. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's not going to be close if they went 3 and out in the first one, my boy. It's going to be a blowout.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Ducks offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that.
You could have worn black socks.
I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him.
He's in the clear. Inside the 20.
Heisman.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
3 and out and a fucking touchdown on the first play.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
Oh, looking good for y'all, my boy.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Got him.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Weathersby.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Nice tackle, Green.
They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack.
Let's get that jet award. Let's get that jet. Let's get that jet.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He's got it in the open. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and short.
Opposite.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Just trying to get rid of it. Or a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can he make it to the marker? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? We bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And down he goes. There's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Misses the receiver, incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. The 30. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. First down and more. He's still running. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powers through the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska, 17.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is 1 down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Send me some tips and tricks, please. Save some awards for me.
The marker, that'll bring up 4th down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a run. Running back Scott finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with a
Stanky Beverly and Mays.
After seeing that, sign me up for another
Dang, Ohio
two-quarters
State
there
trying
in
to
Eugene.
go make it to the
And
playoffs,
it's
bro.
clear the aerial attacks of
Remember
both
what it
teams
said.
have been relentless.
I see
They've
you in
been
the conference
burning each of these
championship.
secondaries like toast. Just an
you
assault
about
on
to
the
be at
defensive
the,
game plans, if there even were defensive game plans.
The Big Crunch Bowl.
Based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it.
They're going to the crib. This for you right here, Juddy. This to the crib. This for Ohio State.
Look at bracket.
This for Ohio State right here,
Deep
man.
in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Yeah, I saw. I thought you had 3
Solid
losses,
coverage here. They
though.
get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take
I
over.
don't know. You might lose still.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field.
But this is the Heisman right here, number 3, Woodside.
First play of the second half is a
Just
handoff.
crumbled.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just the other Heisman.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the
Go
case
with
from
him,
now
go with him,
on.
go with him.
And it's a direct
You got
snap.
to block somebody.
Oh, and he's getting boxed.
Susan's crazy.
Appreciate it.
Wildcat look.
Trying to
I
switch
love
it
the
up,
idea
man. We
to
done work.
mix
We
it
gonna
up
throw a
from
curl
time
right
to
here.
time,
You already
because
know
let's
what's
face
coming.
it, you can't be predictable.
Dart, give me a
But the
slant.
execution was a
me a
little
little
bit
depth
lacking
on
on
that.
that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment defense.
So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5
This is
yards.
definitely one of the most fun teams I play with. And my freshmen, I got all
Offense
freshman
needing to
DBs
keep
except
this
for
drive
one,
alive.
and they
It's
are
a
not
third down
good.
play.
But they did their best. He's outside.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Oh, there you go.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great
fucked
chance
that
for
up.
their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now we're getting a quarterback
Ducks
next
will
year.
send their punt team onto the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keeps it on the draw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but won't help much with breathing room down there. So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after him this time? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Huskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's going to hand this off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Now the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action here on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is, if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. He's past the marker and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. At the 10 now, touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you talk about having a day.
This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Jukes to get free. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets, well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. That should. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks in open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.